Well, it is a gorgeous weekend for a magical event that just kicked off here in Hocking Hills. We're talking about Jack Pine's 6th annual Glass Pumpkin Festival. We're with the man, the myth, the legend, Jack Pine again. It's good to see you, sir. We got Brandon working in the background. He's moving forward with what has been revealed as this year's theme. Jack, are you ready to show them?
I can't do drum roll. You do it. There you go. Yeah. Oh my God.
Wicked.
Yes.
Talk about it. This is the first time you've done 2 pumpkins.
Yes. Usually we do one each year, and it's the pumpkin of the year.
Yep.
So we make a signature pumpkin each year. We couldn't make green and pink work together, so we decided to do 2.
And this is
the
process.
He's making one right now. He's going into that mold, and he's actually getting some silver lines on there. Which one are you making? You're making the green one, right? Yeah.
He's making the Elphaba one. And this is a process that has become world famous. People travel from all over,
yes,
not only to see the pumpkins, but to come out to the festival.
Yes, they do.
Wow.
And actually, USA voted us #3 in the country for fall festivals.
How cool is that?
It's very cool.
And Brandon's continuing the process, and this might be one of my favorite steps, because this is where the pumpkin gets its shape.
Absolutely. So this is the magic right here. So while it's hot, he's got to do it very timely. He makes it look easy, but it's very difficult to do that. To turn it, to balance it, to crimp it, to blow it, all at the same time. He's going to adjust some air on there, and now he's going to push it and make it into the ball, into a pumpkin.
Man, and to think that's 2,000 degrees that you're working with. Now, Jack, as he continues to do this, talk about all of the other things that are happening at the festival.
So there will be lots of good food, food trucks, like Smith's and bourbon chicken and a variety of other things. There'll be bluegrass, live music the whole entire time. There'll be 30 other artisans as well. So you can come out and watch people blow glass all day long. And then we'll have the main event, which is the glass pumpkin patch. So out in the patch, you come out and you get to see the whole theme of Wicked, Wizard of Oz, all the characters, Tin Man, Scarecrow, the whole 9 yards. And then we got a special feature, which is going to be Emerald City.
Look at that. And speaking of emerald, we just saw that pumpkin start to turn that green.
Right.
And then the signature step of the process that Brandon's doing right now, what is this?
This is the stem. So this is magic. So while he's got that broken off on there on that stand, he's got to make a stem, and it's very timely. So before it gets cooled off, he's got to make this part. He's putting different colored glass color all over
Those are the greens
this.
that you use for the Elphaba?
That's right. So that's a lime, and then he puts a little dash of black glass on the bottom, make it a little evil looking. Now he's going to shape it up. He's going to flash it in the heat, and it goes into a little cup that's got the ridges, and it will come over and place it on top of the pumpkin.
I love the process too of seeing how like molten bright orange it is, and then it cools down. So while he does this, parking is $10. It's today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
Right.
From 10 a.m. It starts every day, and here we see the stem come to life.
Yes, the stem is very tricky. So he's got to crimp it just right, and he's going to torch it. That makes a long string. Timing is critical.
I bet you can't stop for 1 second. You have to commit to it.
Correct. So he's got that. He's got to grab it. He's got to twirl it in there before it freezes up, while the heat is still in there.
That is so cool. And to think he does it without even thinking. And there is that signature Jack Pine studio stem. I assume afterwards it goes into the kiln.
Yep.
And thanks to the beauty of TV magic, oh, it's hot, 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 hot. This is what Galinda's and Elphaba's looks like. Today, tomorrow, Sunday, the Jack Pine Glass Pumpkin Festival. Don't miss it here in Hocking Hills. You can find out more information at jackpinestudio.com. How cool are those, man?
They're great.
That's awesome. Listen, I'll tell you what, it already feels like fall here in the Hocking Hills. It's a little bit cooler, and we're getting ready for a perfect, a gorgeous fall event, Jack Pine's Glass Pumpkin Festival, for its 6th year. We're back with Jack Pine. Now, Jack, last time we were kind of teasing what's behind you over here with the Wicked theme. What's coming together behind that scaffolding?
What do you mean? Oh, that one. Yes. It's the Emerald City.
The Emerald City. So the theme is Wicked. You always go all out. And it's not just that you're building, right? You're even going to be building something else to the left.
Yeah, we're actually going to have different setups for Glinda, of course, and for Fuba. And then we're going to have a whole variety of different pumpkins all over the place inside of here.
About how many glass pumpkins and gourds are you going to have all throughout this area here?
It's between 8,000 to 10,000. I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Gosh, it's so
a
much.
Lot. It's a sight to behold, that's for sure.
And in addition to that, again, it kicks off Friday. Vendors are setting up.
Yeah.
You have tons of entertainment, including Liz right over here. Liz, it's so nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I love what Jack brings together because you have such a cool business with a great cause. Tell us about Bloom Sky Flower Farm. What's the mission behind it?
Yeah, so Bloom Sky Farm is a mission-based flower farm. And when our customers buy a bouquet from us, we gift one to Carlin House Assisted Living, Hocking Hills Inspire Homeless Shelter, and other area charitable causes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I know you're just now setting up. It doesn't kick off till Friday. You're,
Right.
you're the early bird.
Right.
What are some of the flowers that you're going to have this weekend?
We are going to have some wicked bouquets.
Ooh.
Ooh. And we're also going to be doing mums, pumpkins, but we're here with another flower farm and another local farm, K&J Homestead. They will also have elderflower syrup, maple syrup. They will have fresh baked sourdough breads of all kinds of tastes and flavors. It's just wonderful. So we'll have fresh flowers, dried wreaths, pumpkins, mums, you name it, we'll have it, but it's all wicked.
The things for the autumn
All the
decor.
things.
I love it. And
All
you
the
get to
things.
work with your daughter, which is so
And I
awesome.
do.
And I can let you guys get back to work. I know you got a
Thank you.
busy 48 hours. 10 o'clock, it kicks off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can find out more information at Jack Pine Studio. In the next segment, we're going to show you another vendor that takes like garbage and junk and turns it into everything from Frankenstein to pumpkins. So it kind of looks like you guys in the studio. And welcome back to Hocking Hills, where it feels like fall because this weekend is the 6th annual Jack Pine Glass Pumpkin Festival. We got the founder, owner, Jack Pine himself, and also one of the many vendors that are going to be out here for you to spruce up your decor and your yard because Paul makes a lot of things. Paul, you've been here every year, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
And what do you specialize in as we take a look at all your different type of artwork here?
Oh, it's just metal art that I've made from junk, really. You know.
It doesn't look like junk anymore.
Right, it's called upcycling.
Look at that.
I've saved a lot of farm equipment from going to the scrapyard.
How long have you been doing this, Paul?
It's been 13 years now, and the
13
last
years.
3 has been full-time.
Man. And what do you love most about being part of the Glass Pumpkin Festival? I feel like this is your perfect group of people that would love your stuff.
Oh, yes. Lots of people are fascinated, and they try to figure out what my stuff's made out of or made from.
That's part of the fun.
Yes, I try to keep them puzzled.
Look at that. Everything from chains to metal to springs. And that's what's so cool about this. You bring in so many vendors, Jack. This was your vision, to take Jack Pine Studio and open it up to the creative world, right?
Right, and actually we like to feature the local artists here.
Yeah.
So this is a great community, most beautiful, and I grew up here.
Yeah.
So I love featuring, like Paul, he's actually from my little hometown of Tarleton,
That's cool.
Ohio, which is just a hop, skip away. But we feature a lot of the other artisans in a variety of things, from jewelry to wood, metal, as Paul does. We have other glass vendors
Yeah.
as well. You get to watch that being made. You're in the most beautiful setting in Hocking Hills, and we're really right in the middle of it. So you can make a day trip of it.
Yeah.
Go to the park.
Okay.
Come out here, check this out. $10 to get into the parking if you come the day of, and that's fine. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend.
Yes, it is.
I mean, this is a spectacular weekend this weekend. So grab the kids. Kids will love it. You know, all families will love it too.
Friday,
But-
Saturday, Sunday.
Right? I've got great food.
Yeah.
We got Schmitz. We got bourbon chicken. We got all kinds of goodies. Plus, we've got the unveiling of Emerald City. We spent a lot of time on that.
That's all we're going to say. I know you got to
Yeah.
get back to work. The Emerald City, Elphaba, Galinda, they're all going to be here
Yeah.
here at Hocking Hills. You can visit their website at jackpinestudio.com. Jack, I know you got to get back to work. Thanks for letting us come out here
thank
this
you.
morning. Paul, thank you so much for letting us come out
Yeah,
here.
it's always
Look
good
at
to see
that.
you.
You got everything from a pumpkin to a Frankenstein. It's pretty creative. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Hocking Hills, everybody. It's starting to feel like fall because this weekend is the 6th annual Jack Pine Glass Pumpkin Festival. Now, Whether you've been to this event before or you never have, you're in for quite a surprise. We're back here with Jack Pine, making our way outside because the studio, the glassblowing studio, is just one aspect, because this is a whole festival behind Edwin over here.
It is a whole festival, and we put a lot into this one.
Look at the update. So if people remember, this was all grass before.
It was.
What have you done since the last time you had a festival out
Well,
here?
we had a little rain issue that happened in our mushroom festival this spring, so we decided to revamp the whole ground. So now we have beautiful sidewalks. There is no more issues with water or mud or dirt. We revamped the whole program.
And you mentioned the Wicked theme this year.
Yes.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that the Emerald City?
That is the Emerald City. It is in process. We are getting very close to the timeline, but we have put a lot of time and effort in this one. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it.
And we
got sparkles.
I was about to say, you got tons of sparkles. And it's not just the Wicked themed pumpkins, but over here to the left. And again, we're in deep Hocking Hills, so our cell signal is just a little bit low, but hopefully our viewers can see the variety that you're going to have. You're going to have thousands of pumpkins and gourds, right?
Yes.
Look at
So
that.
this is one sampling of one table. We have many tables to put out. So this is going to be quite the spectacular show this year.
And in addition to this, you have tons of vendors and food. What are the different things that people are going to be able to experience?
So yeah, we will have all kinds of great light bluegrass music the whole time. Great foods like Schmitz and bourbon chicken and all kinds of goodies. But we also are going to have 30 other artisans.
Great.
And they're wonderful. I mean, all kinds of variety of things.
And what's the timing? So for people to plan this weekend, I know it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What time does it start every day?
And it's 10 o'clock every day.
Okay.
And it lasts until 7 p.m.
So exciting. 6 years you guys have been doing this. This is just a small fraction. A lot of heat and a lot of glass, but a lot of talent and just really giftings when you think of the creative arts. We're seeing Brandon right now work on the Elphaba green pumpkin, Jack. What's this step of the process that he's doing right here?
So he's finishing blowing. Now he's just going to prep it a little bit. He's going to go in the chamber here, step on that pedal, and it makes the silver lines come out on the edges.
And just a few moments ago, this was like a bright, super bright orange, and within a matter of seconds, now it looks super dark. And we're going to see it transform before our eyes.
This is the bubble, and it only takes a click to knock it off the pipe.
Look at that. It's going around.
There.
Wow. And this isn't done. Like, that would be cool enough, but then what's Brandon getting you right now?
He's going to get a stem. So he's gathering some glass out of the furnace, and he's going to put a little bit of color on there.
And those are the colors that you use to get that green. Is it two separate ones?
That is two different types of green. So it's a lime chartreuse green, and then he's going to dress it up with a little bit of black on the bottom.
Wow.
So it's an evil.
And this is something that you're known for around the world. It's the stem. There are other glass pumpkins out there, but what people really just are amazed by is this step of the process right here.
It's taken a long time to figure out how to do it just right, but you can see the pumpkin is a little dark now. It will actually lighten up.
Look at this. All right, this is probably the coolest
here's the
step.
magic.
Yep, walk us through it, Jack.
So he places it on there, holds it for a second, fuses, starts to pull up slowly, and it's still got heat. Now, he's got to torch it to be able to make that long stem. And he's going to be clipping it shortly. Then he's got to grab it very quickly.
And this is like, you have to commit. You can't wait a second or else you'll lose it.
You cannot, and it is very much timing. He makes it look easy, but it is not easy at all.
Now, are you guys going to be doing demonstrations during the festival this weekend?
Every day, all the time, and yeah, it's just amazing to watch this in front of your eyes.
Look at that.
The whole process.
Man, so how do tickets work? It's obviously free to attend, but you just have to pay for parking, right?
Right. So if you come the day of the show, there's plenty of parking. Nothing to worry about with the parking, but you will pay $10 to get in. If you want, you can make reserve parking right now on jackpinestudio.com. It'll direct you to our site, and you can pay $5 for parking and get a redeemable ticket towards the purchase. So
amazing.
Basically, parking's free.
Look at that. And we've only been inside the studio. Coming up on Good Day Columbus, we're going to take you outside to what's being built for this year's epic wicked theme. And there you go.
And
Brandon's
another one
putting in the
goes
kiln.
to sleep. Yep.
Is that a kiln?
That's a kiln.
Yes, I remember that from high school, guys. And then thanks to the beauty of TV magic, pretend that's in there a long time, it turns into this. Look at that.
Be careful, it's hot.
Well, this weekend, guys, there's a wickedly awesome festival happening up here in Hocking Hills that involves one of the most popular movies of all time and some of the best artists in the world creating glass pumpkins. It's the Glass Pumpkin Festival. We're here with the one and only Jack Pine. And Jack, we're in the middle of the process right now. What's
right.
Brandon making right
He's
here?
He's making the Glinda pumpkin, the pink one. So we're going to have two of them this year. It'll be green and pink. This is Glinda right here. So he's all done there, and now he's going to go in, heat it up just a little bit, and then put the special sauce on the sides that makes it rainbow iridescent.
Wow, and we're dealing with what, 2,000 degrees over there?
2,000 degrees. Now, see, he's plating this in this special purple box. It's got this wonderful stuff that turns it to a mother of pearl.
Look at that. That's what
And
gets
it
it
has to be done
shine.
very hot. So that's the reason why he's in there. And then it'll go back into the chamber over there, 2,000 degrees, and it bakes it in.
Wow.
Just like that.
And as Brandon
Now,
continues,
he's
I was going to say,
going
go for it.
He's going to break it off here. Just so he's going to do a little touch up. He's going
Yeah.
to break it off in the stand, and then it'll be putting the stem on it. So.
And
each
while he
one is
continues,
handmade.
Jack, talk about what people can do at the festival, because it's not just glass pumpkins you're showing off.
No. So the glass pumpkins, of course, is our feature, but there will be music. There will be lots of other artisans doing their thing as well. We'll have 30 other artisans. We'll have bluegrass music. We'll have great food trucks. You get to watch all the glass blowing being done in front of your eyes. It's real magic.
It is, and that's what we're seeing kind of happen before our eyes with that theme being wicked. And Brandon over here is adding what's really become your guys' signature touch that no one's been able to replicate that well.
That's right, yeah. It takes a little skill to be able to figure that out, but it basically takes a blob glass with all kinds of different fun colors, and while it's still, he goes into this little mold on the floor, gets the ridges in, and then he'll pop it on top of there while it's still hot enough to do it.
This is the coolest part.
Yeah.
Watch this right here. You
And
put it on.
Fuses, and while it's still molten and moving around, it's gooey, taffy, fun, hot, still incredibly hot.
I know, like you said, it looks like taffy, but we're dealing with something that will burn your hands off if you touch
Right.
it.
That's right. So now he tapes it off. He gets ready to clip it, and you have to do this very quickly.
Yeah, because
Grabs
look
it
at
quickly, and you
my
only got a
gosh.
few seconds before it turns to solid, hard glass.
Oh my gosh.
So you got the coils in there, and there's one final sweep.
Look at
La
that.
la.
Absolutely beautiful. The Glass Pumpkin Festival, you can see the theme being wicked. The
isn't this
Galinda
hot?
pumpkin. Oh no, it's the beauty of TV magic. And the Elphaba pumpkin. What's the website, Jack? People can go to find more information.
JackPineStudio.com. It's
Making it
couldn't be
simple.
easier.
Look
And
at
we're
that.
in the middle of the Hocking Hills.
Yep.
It's a beautiful area right next to the Rock House.
Yeah,
The Glass House.
absolutely
Rock
worth
House.
the drive. Come up from Cincinnati. One more question. Which team are you guys? Are you team Elphaba or team Galinda? Yeah, we're just with a giant group of Galindas, if you will. That's the theme for this year's Glass Pumpkins from Jack Pine and his team. And the process is world famous, Jack. So we got Brandon behind you over here. What's he doing? What's that super shiny thing on the end of the
He's
stick?
just got a glob of glass from the furnace. Now
Okay.
he's going to be applying the colors, and that is actually colored glass ground to a flour. So it sticks to it as you roll in it, and you can see as it's sticking to the surface.
So what he's adding on there is like a powder of fine glass.
Correct. So we get this powder from Germany. They're the best at making different colors. Very secret recipe.
Oh, it's back into Nusenheisen powder.
Yassa.
Yeah. So after this, and what's interesting is most of the Galinda pumpkin is pink, but you have that little hint of purple on the bottom, and that's what's being added right now.
Actually, it's blue. So blue and pink make purple.
Oh. Look at that. We learned that in third
Yeah.
grade. And what type of heat are we dealing with right now as he puts that into that shiny
It's
area?
2,000 degrees, the same as lava.
Oh my gosh.
2,000 degrees.
About how many of these are you making for this weekend, Jack?
Well, we're probably going to be having about 6,000 to 8,000 pumpkins altogether. But
What?
for the Glindas, we'll probably have 1 to 2,000 of them.
Oh my gosh.
And they will be sold.
I'm telling you, and that's why people come from around the world to Hocking Hills. And what's really neat is Brandon is one of your team that like can just do it perfectly every time, it seems like.
Well, a lot of practice, but yeah, he is one of our better skilled glass blowers. He came in from Seattle, and he said he loved Ohio so much he had to come here.
From the West Coast to the Midwest. Look at that. And he's a big Crew fan too. That's just,
Yes.
off the record. But I saw him blow some air into it, and that's obviously part of the glass blowing process, correct?
Correct. That tube he's holding is hollow all the
Okay.
way to the end. And you think like, well, does that heat go up that pipe? No. It's just the end of it. It gets really hot. The rest of it you can handle. So he's getting hot. He's getting ready to go into this optical mold.
Oh, can we move over there?
So, yeah,
all
you
right.
can see
Jess, our producer, if we can have like 30 more seconds, just because this is so visual. I'm sorry to the next story.
Blow in that mold, and that is what gives it the ridges.
Like the ridges, right?
Here goes.
Look at that. We're going to put it in here. Watch out, Edwin. Don't get burned. You stick it in there, and boom, the ridges, and you
Wow.
just blew some air in.
Just blew some air in. So it blows, it fills that with the ridges, and the ridges stay. Now he's going to put a little bit of sprinkles on the surface.
We love sprinkles, guys.
Sprinkles.
More sprinkles and more of the process we're
It
going to
makes
show
the
this
world go
morning.
round.
It does. And look, he's blowing more air into it, and that's what makes the bulbous area. Now, this is the Galinda pumpkin, guys. We're also going to show you how this right here makes the Elphaba pumpkin. Look how green it is. It's literally called Emerald City from the vendor. How perfect is that?
Yeah. That's a good visual, isn't it?
This, I'm only telling, rather be safe than sorry. Oh, thanks, Jack. Well, if you're looking for a magically gourd time this weekend, Jack Pine's Glass Pumpkin Festival is happening. And after the break, we're going to see the process to see what goes into making this year's pumpkin with molten lava when we come back. As they say on the East Coast and also in the theaters, you could say this weekend is going to be wickedly awesome, right? We're here at Jack Pine right now, the owner of Jack Pine Studio, getting ready for that Glass Pumpkin Festival this weekend. 6 years now you guys have been doing it.
6 years. Yes.
Did you ever think here? That's correct.
We've been doing it for 35 years. Wow, I've been blowing glass for 35
Wow.
years, but yeah, this pumpkin festival for 6 years.
And every festival you have a certain theme. You've done things from Beetlejuice to A Night Before Christmas. I've seen all those, and the new theme has been revealed.
New theme has
Drum
been
roll,
revealed.
please. Jack, talk about what theme you went with.
Wicked.
Wicked! And this is really cool because normally you just do one pumpkin for the theme.
Correct.
Why did you decide to do two?
Well, there's a good witch and a bad witch, and I couldn't really figure out how to put pink and green on one.
Oh my
But also it makes
gosh.
it so that you get to choose.
Look at that.
So which one will you choose?
I mean, I see what you did there. You have Elphaba and Galinda.
Yes.
And I have to say, what went into making sure they look perfect to really embody the characters?
It's a process.
Yeah.
It's a lot of experimentations. There probably was, I would say, 2 months worth
Wow.
of just playing with different colors. I also work with my other artisans here. We go back and forth. We try this, we try that. But we kept saying Glinda, Glinda, Glinda. Where would be Glinda? Glinda, Glinda. Sparkles.
And look,
right?
it looks just like her
Little bit
dress.
sparkles, yes.
That's
A little bit
incredible,
of blue,
Jack.
A little bit pink.
And these
But-
are obviously the stars of this weekend. And then you have Elphaba right here.
Alphaba, yes. So Alphaba was a really fun one.
Yeah.
And this is a different look for us because usually they're not quite as shiny
Mm-hmm.
as this, but this is nice and shiny. It's got sparkles all over it, and we'll show you some sparkles.
And you can
that
see
we're
the
gonna
green
do.
almost waves of texture going around it.
All right. And it's a tornado. If you see the green
Oh my
swirls
gosh.
inside turning around, if you know the tornado from the Wizard of Oz.
Look
of
at that.
course.
So-
and this is just a little sampling of what's really going to be happening out there.
Right, and that's what we're going to talk about all morning long. There's going to be music, there's going to be artists. When is it, Jack, and how do people get tickets for it?
Well, it's this weekend,
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We also have a VIP night the Thursday night before, but
Tomorrow
I think
night?
it might be closed,
All
sold
right.
out. We don't know that.
And you just pay for parking in order to come here, correct?
Yeah, so parking is $10 if you show up the day of. There's plenty of parking,
Yeah.
lots of parking. It's very easy to find. It's right in the middle of the Hocking Hills. It's
Yeah.
like 2 or 3
Off
turns.
of 180 and 33.
Yep.
Yep.
Go
There
down
you go.
towards the Hocking Hills. You'll see the signs, but you'll just turn on 180 and it goes right next to us.
Well, it feels great in here. Can we make these coming up on Good Day Columbus?
Well, sure.
We're going to make them coming up next, guys. I mean, Katie, everyone loves them. But this might be my favorite pumpkin theme he's ever done. Look how good they look.
Thank you for watching the ABC6 YouTube channel.
Bringing you breaking news, stories, weather, and original content throughout Central Ohio.
Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out.
And start your mornings right with Good Day Columbus.